No
This
way.
video is sponsored by NordVPN.
NordVPN.
The year is 2024, and Sony is about to release the Kraken. A project that had
The Kraken. Are you ready for the Kraken?
been in the works for almost a decade, and with a reported budget of up to $400 million. By far,
I still don't believe that this game cost that much. I don't know what. That was some money laundering shit. I have no idea what happened there.
their most expensive game yet.
How?
Nothing could go wrong.
How? What game is this?
The year
one
is
and only.
2016. Overwatch has just come out.
The one and only. It's Concord. It didn't even look good. Like, I'm not even talking about the characters. It looked outdated as fuck. What do you mean they cost like hundreds of millions?
And it's making the rounds everywhere. It's very popular. Overwatch has just
Hold
come
on.
out, and it's making
Are you noticing something about the cosplayers? Can you tell what kind of female characters the cosplayer girlies are trying to cosplay? I'm gonna tell you that it's definitely not the morbidly obese ones. Okay? It's not the ones with the, you know, cancelled. Ah, fuck.
rounds everywhere. It's very popular. It's the first AAA shooter since TF2 almost a decade ago.
Dude, Overwatch was such a wasted opportunity. It was so good. But so good.
And it's good. Amazing gameplay and map design. Well-designed characters with a ton of personality.
Nice fan-made videos. It was so good. They actually had something so good on their hands and they fucked it up. So bad. Like, I'm sure that there are people who still play Overwatch. Like, it's not dead by any means. But they fumbled the bag so hard. But so hard.
And a decent cosmetic system. Around the same time, an exodus at Bungie. And ex-Bungie developers coalesced to form what would become Firewalk Studios. Initial meetings are held on their first project. You guys seen that Overwatch thing? Yeah?
Wait, so they looked at Overwatch and they decided, yes, Concord. How? What were they looking at? Hello?
Let's do that. And they get to work.
How?
Fast forward to 2021. Now at this point in time, Sony's gaming department is headed by a man named Jim Ryan. He and the boys at Sony look around. The gaming landscape had changed. Gone were the days where you just made a game and sold it. Fortnite was now here, and if you weren't selling stolen dance moves and Peter Griffin skins through recurrent battle pass,
You know, I wish to live in an alternate timeline where Fortnite never was created. My life would be so much more colorful and happy.
you were losing. They look at their own games. Uncharted, The Last of Us, God of War, Spider-Man.
What a shame there wasn't The Last of Us 2. It would have been a great game.
Some great stuff. One problem, not one of them was live service, and therefore wasn't printing buckets of cash for Jim and the boys. So Ryan makes a decision. PlayStation is gonna kick the doors down, burst into this market head first. But first, time to go shopping. And Herman Holst, head of PlayStation Studios, starts looking for a few developers
Herman!
they could swipe up to help make that happen. It's around this time that Sony gets word of Firewalk, and they like what they hear. A studio made up of industry vets with a ton of talent. Ex-Battlefield devs, ex-Destiny devs, and ex-Halo devs. The studio's creative lead was even the creative director on Destiny 2. Their mission statement...
What happened? What happened? Where did they go wrong? What happened? How is it possible that they got like the big dev
to
team?
craft incredible multiplayer experiences that bring people together and inspire unforgettable and unexpected shared moments. Wow. That even started work on their
Wow.
first game, a hero shooter set in an original sci-fi universe called Concord.
It's so funny. I actually looked at like the characters of Concord, and there is like only maybe one character who is maybe cute, but I wonder if it's like only cute because it's surrounded by so many ugly characters that like she was the least ugly. There was like a girl who was like kind of like What's the name of that League character? She's very colorful and in the jungle, and she can like copy other people. She kind of looked like that. Gwen is Nico. Yeah, it's like Nico. She kind of looked like Nico.
Sounds promising.
But I have no idea what her Concord name is.
So Sony is interested. They ask for a sneak peek of the game, and what they see amazes them.
Wow.
What Firewalk is making is so innovative.
Fatter! Fatter! More!
So impressive. They want
Wow.
in immediately. They'd seen the success of Overwatch and Valorant. This hero shooter genre is an absolute cash cow. And now it was Sony's turn. April 2021,
More.
and a deal is struck. Some cash on the table from Sony, and Firewalk's hero shooter would come out as a first-party exclusive for the PlayStation 5 and PC. Nice. Sony now had a taste of that sweet Bungie talent, and they wanted more. So in January 2022, they buy Bungie itself.
Consider it done.
A studio
Ooh.
currently maintaining just one popular IP.
Rest in peace, Destiny. We will think about you lovingly. Didn't they just shut down or something?
For $3.6 billion. What a steal. Sony was now set to release a
sad.
ton of live service games. More than 10 before March 2026, they say.
You serious?
In early 2023, Sony checks up on Concord. And, this thing is in rough shape.
Oh my god, I completely... Do you guys remember when Sonic looked like that? Listen, I'm not for bullying, but that was a good use of bullying. Holy shit. Whatever this monstrosity was. Oh my god, thank god that they remade it. Jesus fuck, that's like creepy as hell.
Meow.
At this point, it's apparently still in alpha, and it's not
Meow.
looking great. Basic things like player onboarding and monetization haven't even been figured out yet. Worst bit? This is about 5 years into active development. Now, Firewalk consists of around 150 staff. This is in Bellevue, Washington, which means exorbitant rent
Give me money.
and sizable wages.
Give me money.
5 years of this adds up, and by 2020,
You know what they need? They need another additional layer of management above them. Clearly, the problem is organization. So how about get more management, more meetings, more not doing anything, just scratching your balls during work hours. Stop hurting me, I'm sorry.
an apparent $200 million had already gone into the game. Also,
For what? Where is the 200 million? Is it all just like salaries? Because what?
the game is supposed to be launching within the next 18 months. But it's in such a rough state, they'd probably need to use a ton of outsourcing for that to happen. This can be very expensive on short notice. It's okay. Internally, Sony is calling this game the future of PlayStation. Executives are even calling it their Star Wars. And the head of PlayStation Studios is so confident, he decides to go all in.
All strategy, Cotton.
Sony buys Firewalk for an estimated $100 million. Another steal. Now inside Firewalk Studios, and things are interesting. See, there's apparently a lead designer here who's decided she identifies as a professor.
Yes, guy, I need those 4 gyros reviewed and updated by the end of the day. We'll have a
God.
Teams meet later with management to ensure everything is on course.
I could not handle that. I have too many anger issues about that.
And she's demanding everyone at the studio call her that. Don't play ball, and you're potentially out of a job. This is despite not
The worst thing is I can't tell. Is this supposed to be sarcasm? Is this a joke? Or was there really a person who wanted to be called professor? I see that picture like posted onto this person's head, and that was... Can you tell me, be honest and real with me, how do retards like this get hired? Tell me. Just how? How do you fumble so upwards? You know, like DEI, I'm cutting off my limb or something. I want to get this sweet DEI money. I don't even have to be hardworking or talented. I will just get him because I'm mentally cuckoo.
don't play ball, and you're potentially out of a job.
Bro.
This is despite not actually having a degree to back that.
Just call me the goddess of the entire universe. No, the empress of the entire universe, okay? Now hire me. This is going to be $2 million, please.
Up. She's reportedly not very popular.
Wow.
There's also
Shocking.
apparently an overall vibe of, quote, toxic positivity here. Bad ideas are not shot down, as that would be like, not cool. As a result, the decisions here, also interesting. See, they've gotten a ton of money in backing from Sony.
That was good.
42 months to
Right.
heart.
Hey, Luki. Right, when you're developing a game and you don't allow criticism and you just fire everyone who says that your ideas are bad, honestly, that's a dream job. Yeah. I mean, I would also love that.
Could do anything. You know those cinematic Overwatch shorts? Let's do those, but every single week of the year at huge expense to ourselves. Sounds good. And they blow a ton of that.
That reminds me, you know what that is? It's when VTubers are doing their debut and instead of the model or whatever, they spend money on like intros and music videos and lore videos and shit like that you will see once and never again. And it's just such a waste of money. And then they debut on a channel that isn't even monetized yet. And then it's like, boom, that's it. You peaked. Congratulations. You spent 20K and you got back absolutely zero. Oh my God.
Money on extremely expensive, motion captured CGI cinema.
I swear to God, that guy looks like the guy from Guardians of Galaxy, the one who is whistling for the arrow. I don't know how that went through the character design check. Yeah, it's fucking Yondu. Every time I look at it, I'm like, that's fucking Yondu. It's the same dude.
Because of this online-only multiplayer.
Wait, it's not? Well, I mean, it can't be because they don't have the license for the Guardians of the Galaxy, right? So it's like Timu Yondu.
A shooter needed anything, it was a storyline. Onto the characters.
Like a man.
A few years ago, a movie had come out called Guardians.
Oh God. But hold on. Dude, this movie flopped so hard. I heard about it, and apparently they replaced all the hot chicks with like middle-aged actresses with big names, and no one watched it. 10 out of 10. I swear to God, Hollywood sometimes so out of touch. So freaking out of touch. It was trash. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch it. I don't watch these kind of things. I am unwilling to spend money on it. I am not going to give any penny because they might think that I'm into it, and I'm not. So, please, I don't even want to give them my watch time. I don't want to confuse them. The message has to be clear. This is horrible. 60 plus is not middle-aged. I was trying to be kind here, you know?
Guardians of the Galaxy. A few people at Firewalk had seen it. Nice. Let's just do that.
Sure.
And the artists get to work. And after a few years, they'd drawn up some decent concept art for characters. But midway through development, a change of heart.
Uh-oh.
Now, we're making a hero shooter here, and the market is becoming increasingly saturated. We have to do something different.
Do you remember Highguard? How innovative it was? How long it lasted? I miss Highguard.
Stick out from the crowd. Let's make the characters look absolutely horrific. Maybe that's not such a good idea. No, don't disagree. Haven't you read the sign?
True. Positive vibes only. We are making it a stream law as well. Okay? Only good vibes. Only good
And
vibes.
so, the brilliant ideas keep rolling. Cool concept. But let's give her some Walmart power armor and make her absolutely enormous. That walking trash can needs a pronoun.
I can't even tell if that's a joke or not. I'm sorry. I have such a beef with pronouns in games because it's such a current world thing and it actually kicks me out of the fantasy so fucking hard. Like, I don't care what you are. You can be a boy, you can be a girl, you can be androgynous, you can be dated. I don't want to know. I want to look at you, and whatever it is whatever it is. I don't want to see it. I don't care. I really don't. I don't understand when did it become so important to people if you're a girl or a boy. Like, you can call me a dude. I will not care. You can call me literally a McDonald's trash bag. I don't fucking care. You do you. I don't care. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, hi, I'm scared, I'm a sure, but this is how we are gonna stream right now. And I don't care. I don't care. You do you. That's really cool. Leave me out of it. I just want to shoot you. I don't care.
Make her 73 years old. This one should be humongous. Him. He needs some American football pads and a Turtle Beach headset. Horrible color coordination.
This chick was the only one that looks sort of bangable.
Well, at least you're my favorite McDonald's trash bag, okay?
Thank you. Yeah, she reminded me of like Nico from League of Legends, because like I think like the hair color and the skin color is similar. I was like, you know, Screw, you're one of the boys, so of course we call you bro. Yeah, but I don't care. Like, it's... You calling me whatever doesn't take away from the fact what I am. Like, I know what I am. I have... Like, look down, I have 2 tits. I'm painfully aware of it every month, what I am. You know? Like, I don't need to write it up anywhere.
Nation across the board. And
no proof. Silence.
remember, we're designing aliens here. We could get creative. But for now, let's just take a man and paint him green. Perfect. Now that the designs were
beautiful. Simply beautiful. I don't know if the designs are the worst or the fashion. Like, shoulder pads are so not it. This is, unironically, this is where you could have actually get your DEI. Get some gay boys who are obsessed with fashion. Okay, all designers are gay. Get the gay boys, they know what's hot. Literally. All of the big ones, everyone behind Chanel and Prada and literally all the, like, Karl Lagerfeld, all of them. Get those boys. Like, fucking lunatic. What is this?
top notch. Let's slap a $40 price tag on in a market where almost all of our...
It should have been free to play. Unironically. It's so stupid when you want an online fighting game and you put a tag on. You cannot. Like, Blizzard could afford it with Overwatch because they were the very first one. The very first. Now there's 10 trillion. You cannot do that anymore.
Better, more established competitors are free to play.
Nice.
And we're done.
Could be worse. You rather be a birthing person.
Miss me with that chin.
In May 2023, it's the big PlayStation showcase, and they reveal the game for the first time. And we see an empty spaceship with a jacket in a locker. Right. Cool. Was this a single-player campaign? A co-op looter shooter? Multiplayer FPS? Who knows? But behind the scenes, Sony are still going all in. See, Blur Studios, the people behind Love, Death and...
Can I just say that I'm very happy that Sony spent so much money on something that was shut down less than a month? Like, I have no love for big companies. They are corrupt and evil. And I'm just so happy that they lit all of that money on fire and their fucking reputation got ruined for that. I literally tell everyone that I would rather say that I was in jail than admit that I was a Concord developer. Like, I was in jail because I set my crazy ex's house in fire. I don't know. I would literally say I murdered someone than just say that I worked on Concord. Hell nah.
Robots are making a new anthology series on Amazon. Each episode is based on a different game. And turns out Sony is so confident in their new IP that they'd managed to get one of these episodes to be on Concord. There's also now Concord controllers. Fast forward to May 2024, and at PlayStation's State of Play stream, we see more. This time, an actual gameplay reveal trailer. And the gameplay is actually...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I swear to god, the second character, you see that blue fella? There was someone who looked exactly like that in Guardians of Galaxy. I was watching Guardians of Galaxy during like December, and I remember a dumbass bloke like that. I swear there was someone like that.
Revealed.
Here's the very first look at the gameplay.
No, it wasn't Drax. It was someone else. Taserface? It could be Taserface. Wait. Guardians of the Galaxy. Taserface? Is that how you write it? No. No. I can't. It wasn't Drax. I don't remember. I'm horrible with names. I'm absolutely horrible with names.
Concord.
Turns out, it's just a 5v5 hero shooter with
Look at the yellow trash can. Unironically, that might be the cutest character.
Guardians of
It
the
had like a little heart on his chest. So, are you thinking of Thanos? No.
Galaxy on top. This is alongside a cinematic reveal, where we finally see the characters that they'd put so much money and effort into.
Ugh.
The reaction is not great. They tell us they'd gone in on the storytelling. However, the personality of characters
Okay, that chick looks kind of good. She's sorta okay. She's fine. No, I swear, this character, it was like a side character or something. I am not schizophrenic. I promise I have seen this man before. It's not Yondu. This guy is Yondu. But I'm talking about this guy with this monkey-armed guy.
of characters amounts to this guy just like really liking hot sauce. Marvel writing is also quite prevalent.
He's right behind me, nigga.
But they assure us the lore is deep.
Yondu,
rich.
no.
Will-
Was it the asshole in prison? I think so.
Will want to get stuck in. They've even spent a ton of money on bringing out
Okay, listen, you're selling me on the trash can though. The trash can is unironically kind of cute. I like the trash can. I'm team trash can here.
new high quality narrative cutscenes every week. But the thing is, no one actually cares about this because it's an online only multiplayer game. And wait, does that say pre-order? $40? In a market where virtually every competitor is free to play? Don't worry lads, this thing's worth it. There's also a pre-launch beta in July, and everyone's invited. But first, the internet is scary.
Beautiful.
Filled with horrors.
Oh, okay. Nah. I looked at the highway. I remember that video. I have seen that video. I have been baited with that video. Fuck that video.
Navigation can be treacherous.
This was good.
Hello.
Here,
Hello.
take this.
NordVPN.
See, your internet service
Wow.
provider can see
Hey, is this Nakopara?
everything you do. Depending on where you live, they can also sell all of that data to advertisers. And you didn't just join a public Wi-Fi, did you? See over there?
Oh, damn, that's long. Sorry.
It's finally June, and doors open.
It's June. Oh my god.
They've even paid a bunch of streamers and YouTubers to be there. But there's a problem.
I can't recognize anyone. I don't know anyone. Well, you would have loved Concord. I would have loved it.
But there's a problem. No one's turning up.
Hello?
Everyone is now able to download the beta and play the game at no expense at all. But at this point, on PC, that's 2,388 people. For reference, Overwatch 2 had 1.5 million, Valorant around 3 million. These were both closed betas. The comments are over the moon. Despite all of that,
Overwatch, overweight.
reviews are coming in, and they're actually pretty good.
Okay, but bro, IGN. Didn't IGN give Mixtape like a 10 out of 10? Like, can we just ignore them forever? Like, whatever they say, the opposite is true, you know? I think they got like games like Stellar Blade, like gave them like a 6 or 7. Come on.
But at Sony, issues. In February 2022, they'd said they were releasing more than 10 live service games before 2026. But by 2024, that number had dropped to 6. Concord was one of those 6. It needed to do well. The Last of Us 2 Online cancelled.
They wanted to do a Last of Us 2 online? What a shame they never made Last of Us 2. It would have really been, could have been good. It's so sad. Honestly, truly a shame.
Horizon's multiplayer projects, MIA. Deviation Games, completely canned before they could even get a game out the door. Bungie, which Sony had blown almost $4 billion on, is also doing absolutely terrible, hitting almost 50.
But hold, 4 billion? Did I hear this right? 4 billion? On Bungie? 4 billion? Wow.
% of their financial projections, and actually losing money. With no more Destiny sequels or updates,
That's insane. I should be a shitty game dev so that someone will buy me for like millions and billions.
lined up, Sony needed another live service shooter, and they desperately needed a win. And judging by Concord's beta numbers,
You know, one day, these companies will realize that shooters are played by men. And men like guns and hot chicks. And as much as you're going to put all kinds of like 50 Shades of furry and scaly characters, men will appreciate a big pair of booba and a fat ass. You know? Believe it or not, Marvel Rivals is earning a bunch of fucking money because all of the characters have a big fat ass and big bahonkers, you know? And they don't care. You think that they care? They don't care. They want the money. So once companies will realize that, hey, we actually want the money, they will have to add hot chicks into it. You know? I don't mind if they don't want the money. Like, it's on them. If you don't want it, then just, you know, say so. Just set it on fire.
yeah, not good. They'd also apparently chugged through another $200 million. So that's around $400 million in development costs here. Right, what are we doing here, boys? Change the business model? Make the game free to play?
They're going to crash and burn. Bro, you can look at Ubisoft. It's actually so sad watching a company that used to make games that were like the standard, and now it's like, do you want Ubisoft stock? It's like 50p. Good luck. You can buy it. Even you can have it. It's like the price of a Taco Bell.
Like every other hero shooter? No. The genre may be completely past its prime, massively oversaturated, and
Must be
overwhelmingly
true.
free to play. But just look at these
Hey, that's Kessel.
characters. A masterclass
It's kind of rude.
of design, bursting with personality. Fellas, there's no way
Dude, the blue lipstick, I don't even care about it that she's ugly. I don't even care about that she's fat. I don't even care about that the armor looks outrageous. But the blue lipstick? When was blue lipstick ever fashionable? When? Never. It never happened. What are we talking about? Like, what's... My God.
there's no way people
In a future place, listen, it makes sense in like cyberpunk, because in cyberpunk everyone is like metallic, they have like the chrome, they have like all sorts of like implants and whatever. It makes sense. But like she looked like, I don't know what she looked like. She looks ugly as fuck. That's what she looks like. I can't even compare her to anything because she's so ugly. I have never seen anything like it. She's just outrageously ugly.
are passing this up. The $40 stays. And they gear up for the global launch in August.
Oh yeah.
Now just 2 months away. It's now August 23rd, and after 8 years and a reported $400 million, the game is out the door. It runs well,
Hooray!
isn't buggy, the animations are decent, and the gameplay is actually good. Basically Destiny 2 if it was a hero shooter. There's
You know, that's actually sad because that means that the game could have had a potential if they just make a more interesting roster. That's the saddest part. Like, you know, like if the gameplay is alright, like yeah, sure, it wasn't like, you know, like rocking anyone's socks off, but it was fine, it was smooth, it was alright and enjoyable, then it's like really you only missed. It's like cooking a food but not adding salt to it, and you're just eating it and it's like bland, bland, bland.
an okay amount of content in here too. 16
You have to sprinkle the MSG into it, you know?
characters,
Jesus Christ, what is that roster? So, like, you have the trash can, you have the tank, you have... Is that a bucket on her head? Did she just fall into, like, the office trash can or something? You have this... I swear he reminds me of something, but I can't tell. I don't know about her. She's kind of fuckable. Sorta. I don't know about her. This is just an old lady. I can tell that they looked at Anna from Overwatch and they ignored it that everyone uses the young skin for her. You have like a cowboy dude. You have some IT support. You have tank number 2, but body type 1. I don't know what this pink fella is. Mushroom? Lady? Thing? Some, maybe? Accidentally slipped in a sort of attractive woman. There's Yondu behind me, and I don't know. I don't know. It kind of looks like she has like little snail thingies. I can't tell. I'm sorry.
12 maps and 6 modes. 3 maps, modes, and characters would also be released down the line, alongside the extremely expensive weekly cutscenes that everyone just couldn't wait for. But then people boot up the menu, and what they see. Jesus.
Come on, let's go!
Mushroom Man, She-Hulk, the Michelin Man, a walking, talking he-him.
Okay, I like him. I think so far he's the best character. Okay, like if I would have to play someone, it would be probably this guy. I'm growing. I'm growing attached to this man.
Trash can, Walmart laser tag boy, and a very old woman.
The very old woman. Because everyone knows that there is no one more dangerous than a very, very old woman. Listen, don't joke with this. Didn't you hear that in Germany, I think, a woman in her mobility scooter went into the middle of like a running marathon and injured like more than 10 people because she wanted to see them up close? She sent all those motherfuckers into the hospital, just straight up. So old women are actually very, very dangerous. You didn't hear it? It happened like a week or 2 ago. Was she blind? No, she was a woman. It's worse.
In fact, the only character not universally hated is the walking trash can.
I'm telling you. The trash can is cute.
I like this one.
Besides the characters, the game offers pretty much nothing new to the genre.
I swear, I love mushroom people, okay? Like in Baldur's Gate, I fucking loved all the mushroom people, but this is the ugliest mushroom person I have ever seen. How do you fuck up a mushroom person? They are so fucking cool, and you made like a sort of ugly woman with like a mushroom cap on it, and that's it.
The maps are bland, and subpar graphics and effects. This is compared to a 15-year-old PS3 game. The game started development just after Overwatch, and as a result, Concord just kind of feels like half a decade old. Also, like playing as a certain character? Well, unlucky, because in certain game modes, if you win a round as them, you can't play them again for the whole game. There's also a whole storyline and lore
that's awful.
that they'd invested a massive amount of effort.
How, like, in a way, it's not bad because it forces people to learn new roles, like you cannot be a one-trick pony, but at the same time, just god damn it, let them play whatever they want to play.
And money into. There's even this lore dump star map with loads of planets.
I guarantee you those are just like AI generated text, like no one fucking wrote that. It's like, ChatGPT, write me a generic backstory to this guide. These are the bullet points. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I ain't reading that.
But no one cares because the characters suck and it's a multiplayer game with no campaign.
True.
And finally, it's like the 5th best 5v5 shooter on the market. And it's $40 more than everything else. You also need a PSN subscription to
Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. How is 12-month subscription for $80? Ugh.
play, and it's not even free on PS Plus. But the thing is, besides all of that, there's a major
Bro, $80 for what? Like, I know that PlayStation has like that you can have like free games every month and like your online things have connection, but
major
so
problem
lame.
here. There's only 697 people playing.
How does it make you feel that we literally have more people in stream than how many people were playing this? How does it make you feel? That's insane. Millions upon millions were invested into this game. Crazy.
The game. Almost
Crazy.
3,000 played the beta, meaning more than half of them had just ditched. The 7-year-old Friday the 13th is also getting 10 times the players. This is a game without dedicated servers. Concord is an online-only, competitive multiplayer FPS. That means it relies heavily on a big, healthy player base. And turns out, Sony had decided to stick a PSN account requirement on, blocking the game in 180 countries.
I have nothing. It's almost like they didn't even want it to succeed. Do you remember when there was the whole the Helldivers thing? That Helldivers was doing so well and Sony was like, let me just pull this out of my ass, and they ruined the entire game as well. And then they only reverted it when everyone started boycotting it. So stupid.
Nice one. Most other
The second what was in?
went on, blocking the
I see that as a massive W.
game in 180 countries. Nice
It's, yeah, gate capped, based.
one. Most other big budget AAA games also go on a media blitz before release. But Concord, not so much. Revealing the game just a couple of months before launch,
Oh.
a few paid streams here, some character videos there, and they called it a day. And by launch, somehow, no one had even heard of the game. Those that did saw that it cost $40 and presumably went to play literally any other game in the genre for a 100% discount. While the game got zero attention pre-launch, after launch, it's everywhere. The memes are plentiful. The characters are so hated.
Why would they give her Thugnificent's haircut?
People online start making their own, far better renditions. This designer even spends an hour breaking down how bad they are.
Before and after, it felt impossible to try to salvage these designs.
Also, the reviews are in.
It's rough.
20% recommended on OpenCritic, 1.7 out of 10 user reviews on Metacritic. Eurogamer calls
I am shocked that they dare to give it a bad point. How it 1.7. That must be the people's vote, not the critics. I expect the critics to be like it's a solid 9.10. Yeah, the user reviews. Thank God.
on Metacritic. Eurogamer calls it an
Beautiful.
arena shooter by ChatGPT. After a few days, it was clear. The game was underperforming.
Bye bye.
In fact, an article comes out claiming the game sold a grand total of around 25,000 copies.
Okay. So they had 25,000, right? So 25,000, $40. They made $1 million. Wow, $1 million. How many millions? 200 millions, I think they spent on it or some shit. That's amazing.
That's about 1 million.
400 million? Oh my god, it was so worth it. Yes, queen. Continue.
Dollars. A whopping
Before the cattle through. Oh, right. Whatever.
0.25% return. Nice. The devs go ahead and take down the LGBT and political user tags from.
Why would you even add that? Why would you? It's a shooter. Like, what is that? Why does it have to be political? I hate it. Can you keep like this nonsense out of games? It's like, if I want to watch this, I will go and read the news. I just wanna play something stupid and let my brain rot. Modern audience, colorful, bro. Horrible.
The Steam page,
Two players added those. I hated that it's even an option.
but this does little to aid the situation. Things are going abysmally, but Firehawk isn't done just yet. Turns out, people were complaining about the game online, so they boot up Twitter and start typing. The game was a labour of love. Criticize it, and you're a weird, talentless freak.
True.
But
because actually it's famously known that if you say this and you will call your audience all kinds of things, then your game will be immediately like more popular. Yeah, it works every time. You just have to tell the boys that they are being stupid and they will be just like, oh, my bad, never mind, I will buy it twice. Yeah, it always works.
But this doesn't go down well either. With the horrific player count, alongside the barrage of memes online,
one miss
it was
you.
obvious. The game had to go free to play. There was no other option.
Okay, but would they refund the people who already bought it, or do they get like a cockchair award, or what's happening with that? Oh, that
But
was
then-
good.
A year.
On
Thank you for the streams,
Yeah.
Asku.
The 3rd of September,
Wait, they didn't? But wait. So you said that Concord was alive for like 2 weeks or something. So they launch it with $40 and they make it real quick free to play, and then you don't even get a refund for it? That's crazy.
Firewalk comes out with a statement. Gents, it's been fantastic. But despite the support and the
Holy
passionate
shit.
community that has grown around the game,
They actually wrote that. That's impressive. Wow. That's your passion, your support, and the passionate community that has grown around the game. What support? What community? Hello?
we're pulling the plug. The game is going offline in 3 days' time,
No.
while we explore options to bring it back. They also offer refunds to every single person that bought the game, regardless of playtime. It's not just digital copies either. Sony is actually refunding every physical
That's nice of them. Okay, kudos where kudos are due. That's not too bad. That's actually kind of nice.
copy too. And now retailers aren't even letting people buy the game.
They wouldn't let me check out, even though they had this on the shelves and on the floor.
It's probably gonna be around for a year. No, it's not.
That, you know, like one day you will go like to India or whatnot, and there will be like a pile of trash, and it's just all Concord. There's nothing else. It's just like the printed versions of Concord everywhere.
Was not the plan.
Technically, it was a plan, it just wasn't the same plan that we started with.
In mid-September, Concord's game director steps down, while some of the 150-odd developers
that
of
was
Firewalk
good.
try pitching Sony on other ideas. Some think they'll be used as a support studio, others fear a wave of layoffs, maybe even the whole studio being canned. Also, Concord's Amazon episode is staying in, and is due to air this December. But regardless, on the 6th of September, we bid farewell. 12 days after launch, and the servers go down
12
worldwide.
days.
8 years, an alleged $400 million.
Aw.
Gone in the blink of an eye. Yep, they shut down.
400. 12 days, bro. It wasn't even 2 weeks. 12 days. Ah. That's rough, buddy. Not gonna lie. That's rough. So sad. No happy ending whatsoever. Nothing at all.